guys, welcome to Vibrant Space. Today I'm going to show you guys a trick how that will allow you guys to do ICMP tunneling. We're going to use Hands, which is a tool inspired by ICMP TX. If you guys haven't used this, it's quite a nice tool, but it's kind of a pain, right? You can read it a little bit about it here, but anyway, this is not the focus. We're going to use Hands, which by the way it can support up to 253 clients, which is not little, it's just amazing. To download Hands, you guys can go to SourceForge and download one of the binaries, precompiled binaries, and it will be okay. I'm going to be cloning these first, so you can have this tutorial you can follow along. You must have, it can be a remote server or another machine, another Linux machine. I won't be showcasing Windows, but it would work anyway. First, I'm going to open a terminal here. Terminal. I'm going to open a terminal. I'm going to SSH to my remote machine. I'm going to CD networks. Okay. I'm going to you guys don't need this because it's just for me. So I'm going to clone Hands. I'm going to it's cloned. CD Hands. You have to compile Hands. If you are going to compile as my doing, you must have a G++ compiler. You must have G++. I'm on Arch, so I'm sudo pacman whatsoever. But to you guys, that will be the client will be Ubuntu machine. So I have already cloned the repository so that it doesn't take us too much time. Tutorials, Hands. You just sudo apt install G++. I do have it, but anyway, I do have it. After installing, you just make. After making it, let me go back to the remote machine. Also, I have to make this to be able to make. Okay, it's a relatively small package, so it won't be taking long. Okay, first we're going to set up here this remote machine. We have to set up this. First, let's copy Hands to a place that we can all have access to, because now we're just having access to Hands, like Hands. And here are some options that we're going to explore later, like pools, MTU device. You can it's in server mode. It's advisable to disable your computer to respond to regular pings and let Hands handle it, and you can make it respond to regular pings with this flag. Now, username for the username, password, so you can protect your server anyway. This is to run as a server, so it has a server. Here you run as a client. You can run it as a foreground. It's a relatively small but powerful package. So first, let me just copy this sudo Hands to user local sbin. Okay, going to put it in sbin. Now we can have hands anywhere. Hands, you check. After doing this, let's set up a hands configuration file, which is quite neat for us and it's needable. Okay, sudo nv. Let's make the directory if sudo mkdir p etc hands. If it doesn't exist, I do have, so sudo nvim. Okay, etc hands. Oh, sorry, hands.conf. This is the configuration file that we need. That we need for hands be able to work. I'll be leaving this below. First, we need hands IP, which range, like I chose this one. It will be from here to 250 something. The 253 clients that you can have, including the server, right? Excluding the server, sorry. Hands password. You can set up hands password here or whatever, wherever you like. Hands device, eton 0, 99, depends on what you want. MTU, well, this depends on what is your MTU, this interface. For me, maximum transmission unit, I think, is around 1500. So I can put it a little bit slower or upper, depends on the device. So check that out first before putting it, because it can affect dramatically your speed. But anyway, user, it will be hands, and this is the interface I chose for that is able to connect to this network. Normally here you would choose an interface that is connected to the internet. We can check this by AP. You check, because I'm able to access this computer through this IP, which is this. You check this interface. So if you copy it and paste it here and pulse. That pulse you can increase or decrease, but by default is 10. So even if you do not add pull here, by default is 10. Okay, let me just close this. Now the system service for hands, sudo nv. Okay, we can do it. System. Okay, hands.service. Okay, we have these. Let me just decrease it a little bit so we can see. This is the service, ICMP tunneling, whichever name you choose to give it after, and we environment file these that we have defined previously, and restart policy. Well, here is hands. We have added hands in sbin show as has a server. We are seeing run as a service. The device is this one. Set up the MTU, the one we set up there, hands poll, which doesn't change because we've added 10, so 10 is by default same, and user, and the user, and set up the password. Well, we can if I remember quite, in the configuration file we have hands sorry, have hands pass. We have hands pass, so we can take this off. So this is our configuration. We are setting up forwarding. We're setting up forwarding and then network translation, so that hence we can access other networks, so internet through the hands network if we want to. So this is it, and let's close this and save and check if we can start. Sudo systemctl status hands. Okay, disable. Let's start. You can enable, right? So, but I won't be enabling it, because anyway, for me it doesn't make much sense, because I don't want to run it as a daemon. We have hands running, so it's time so that we can test our client. Is it time so we can test our client? Our client is on 8. Okay, but I did compile actually. Okay, cool. We can because I've disabled ping response from this computer. We can't receive. We don't receive anything. There is no firewall or anything. I just disable ping. If you read through the hands, this is the command you can use to disable. You must run it as sudo. Also, if you as I said, if you want hands to respond to regular pings, you just add this. We can experiment it later, but let's leave it is so that we can have hands working. What we will be doing. Okay, we say hands, and we have to connect to the server. The run has a server is this, but we have to connect to the server, which is here. MTU. Well, I'll just put this, but most of the case you do not need it. So I'm going to put the same as I put there. Password. If I think it's kill me 4, I guess. Let's run it in foreground, just to have some output, right? Verbose, and okay, you need to run as sudo. Okay. Connection established, but we couldn't get AIP because we do not have ifconfig. Okay, I think this is the package that contains ifconfig, so that hands can work properly. You have to install this package. I'd forgotten about it. Let me check. Yep. Okay. So let's start again. Connection established. If we come back here, let me just close this and check. We have successfully connected from this machine, which is my Windows machine. This one that working on. Okay, let me just open another terminal and open Ubuntu If we check our IP, if we check our IP check, this is our new IP. Yeah, that Hans it's I don't know, Hans gave us, assigned to us. So we can now use these to access the machine, right? For example, you can SSH vibrant the Hans IP we have added, like, it's 10.0.10.0.1. Add this. You say you check. You check. It's working. It's quite nice, actually. It's quite nice. You can do this. You can do this. You can do this on a remote machine, on everything. If I this is all running in the ICMP. If I block all traffic on my computer and just leave ICMP, I won't be blocking because I have so much main service running, so that would be bad for me. But if I block all traffic and just leave ICMP working, I can still access the internet and everything else. But yeah, I think this covers pretty much everything. And for example, if you want to, because we have added, if I remember quietly, here enhanced service. Here enhanced service, we have added a few options. You check this forwarding stuff and everything. We can access the internet through Hans or whatsoever. We can, I don't know, we can access the internet, like, let me just exit here. For example, if I wanted to, I would expose a global proxy on port 1080. Doing this, then I can use this proxy to end anything and just use the internet, and just use the internet. And this is cool, right? This is cool. Other thing, let me just stop Hans. Now I want let me just come back here. Sudo nvim Hans service. To reply to regular pings, it's let me check Hans. It's R. Okay, let me just open this. Okay, put this flag R. We can restart Hans. Restart. Okay, sudo systemctl daemon reload. Okay, that was bad. Okay, let me just restart Hans. Let's check the Hans status. Okay, connection established. It did connect automatically. Now if we ping 10.0.0.1, we have a reply. This is because we've added that R flag. If you do want to receive a ping, half ping option like the regular ping, you can do this by doing this, even using the general IP. Yeah, we have a reply. So, but that's it for today's video, and I thank you guys too much. I see you guys in the next time.